So the opinion you should follow should always be your own. Please consider this to be the opinion from a complete stranger online. Please be responsible when compared in the market. So Oleksandr Usyk defeats Rico Verhoeven in the 11th round by stoppage. I say in the 11th round, to be honest, I need to go back and watch it, but many people are saying that it was actually after the bell. It did look very, very close to the bell, if not after it. So the thing you have to look at in this fight is that Oleksandr Usyk was not just representing himself, he was representing boxing in this fight. And so when you look at what's at stake, you can't really be surprised at how this fight went, considering how it was going. And what I mean by that is Rico Verhoeven came in there with an unorthodox style. He came in there and really befuddled Usyk. Usyk probably didn't take the fight that seriously. Usyk is also getting older. So when you put those ingredients together, Usyk being older, Usyk probably not being as up for this fight, and then Rico Verhoeven, this is his one chance, this is his one opportunity. And on the big stage, obviously boxing is much more visible to the public than kickboxing. It's not surprising that once those ingredients came together, the fight playing out as it was, what transpired is what transpired. And what transpired is the first time that Rico Verhoeven was noticeably hurt, the fight was stopped in favor of Oleksandr Usyk, because Usyk was representing boxing, and that nearly went very, very wrong. So I'm not surprised at the ref jumping in. Do I think it was a premature stoppage? Absolutely. Because Rico Verhoeven was about to have a minute to recover. Yes, he did have time to put the gum shield back in, but he was about to have a whole minute to recover. All he arguably had to do to gain, I know it was like a draw on 2 scorecards and Verhoeven on 1. But arguably, even just to get a moral victory, all Rico Verhoeven would have had to do was get on his bike and run a lap for 3 minutes. And he could have, at the very least, had a moral victory where he might have lost the fight because it was a 10-8 round when he got knocked down. But everyone, for all intents and purposes, would have said that Rico Verhoeven won that fight. So for the ref to stop it the way that he did, I'm not saying anything about the ref. I'm just saying, in general, I am not surprised about how that unfolded. But where does that leave both fighters? I think Usyk needs to retire. And I think that Rico Verhoeven, he could probably have 1 or 2 fights at heavyweight in boxing, and then probably bow out of boxing whether he goes back to kickboxing or not, I don't know. Reason I say that is because, like Francis Ngannou, who had a good fight against Fury, I see Rico Verhoeven having very little success against other fighters. You see, where Usyk couldn't get up for the fight, I think other fighters are going to really get up for the fight. It's okay, Usyk looked bad, I'm going to make Verhoeven look bad and Usyk look bad by beating this guy in the first or second round. And I think there are plenty of fighters who could potentially beat Rico Verhoeven in the first or second round, like Daniel Dubois, like Fabio Wardley, like David Adelaide, like Moses Itauma. So I think Rico Verhoeven should probably have the biggest fight he can for the most money he can, and he will probably get stopped. As for Usyk, as I said, I think he needs to bow out the game. He's done everything. There's nothing more to do except damage his legacy. Anyway, let me know what you think. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I make a new video. If you appreciate my work and want to leave a donation, there's a link for that in the description. With that, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one.